velocity time graph for the uniform acceleration. Next bit from the laws of motion topic. So see here student, velocity time graph for uniform acceleration. We have to learn here the graph which is velocity versus time, and for uniform acceleration. We know that acceleration is nothing but the rate of change of velocity with respect to time, known as the acceleration. Here we have to study the uniform acceleration. That means if the rate of change of velocity is always equal in equal interval of time, then such type of the acceleration is known as the uniform acceleration. The change in the velocity of a car in specific time intervals are given in the following table. Here table is given which shows the time and velocity. Time is given in second and velocity is given in the meter per second. See here the time gap 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and 35 seconds. That means in every second the 5-second difference is there, equal time interval gap is there. And in case of the velocity increases by 8 meter per second every 5 seconds. That means firstly velocity 0 meter per second, it increases with 8, then 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. In this way velocity increases by 8 meter per second. Now see here the graph is given. On the x-axis the time is plotted 5 to 40, which is in second, and on y-axis the velocity is given in the meter per second from 8 to 56, and scale is given. On x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 second, and on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 8 meter per second. Now see here some questions are given here. Firstly, the velocity changes by equal amount in equal time intervals, thus this is uniformly accelerated motion. We know that if the velocity changes equal amount in equal time interval, then this is uniform acceleration. So how much does the velocity changes? Every 5 seconds. Here 5 minutes is given. Actually this is print mistake, so that instead of minutes we have to take the 5 seconds. So on 5 seconds the velocity changes. Every 5 seconds the velocity changes 8 meter per second, because it is a uniform acceleration. Then second, for all uniformly accelerated motion the velocity time graph is a straight line. When we see the velocity time graph for uniformly accelerated motion, then we get the straight line graph. Then third, for non-uniformly accelerated motions the velocity time graph may have any shape depending on how the acceleration changes with time. Suppose any graph is given you which shows the velocity time graph, then if there is no straight line, then this is not uniform accelerated motion. So this graph is for the non-uniformly accelerated motion. From the graph in figure 1.8 we can determine, see here next paragraph, we can determine the distance covered by the car between 10th and 20th second, as we did in the case of the train in the previous example. The difference is that the velocity of the car is not constant unlike that of the train, but it is continuously changing because of the uniform acceleration. In such case we have to use the average velocity of the car in the given time interval to determine the distance covered in the interval. So see here we have to find out the velocity or distance covered by car in 10th and 20th second. So according to the graph, the 10th and 20th second, how much distance covered by a car we have to find out. So here the velocity, this is an accelerated motion, so that the velocity is not constant. In the previous example we solved such type of the problem where the train is moving with the constant velocity 60 meter per second, but here is velocity goes on changing. It is uniformly accelerated motion. So that for finding the distance covered by car in between 10th and 20th second, we have to find out firstly the average velocity. So as per graph, at 10 second the velocity of car is 16 meter per second, and 20th second velocity of the car is 32 meter per second. So we have to find out the average velocity. See here from the graph, the average velocity of the car is equal to 32 plus 16 divided by 2 is equal to 24 meter per second. This is the average velocity of the car. Now the time period, the time interval is 10 seconds. So multiplying this by the time interval 10 seconds gives us distance covered by the car. So we know that the velocity is nothing but the distance upon time. So we have to find out here only distance. So distance is equal to velocity into time. velocity is 24 meter per second and into time gap 10 second is equal to 240 meter. What is given next? Check that similar to the example of the train, the distance covered is given by the area of quadrangle ABCD. So we are finding here the area of quadrangle ABCD is equal to area of AECD plus area of triangle ABE. See here student, according to the graph, we have to find out the area of quadrangle ABCD. The ABCD quadrangle is divided into the two figure. One is rectangle AECD and triangle ABE. So by adding the area of this rectangle and triangle, we get the average means total area of this quadrangle ABCD. So see here, the area of quadrangle ABCD is equal to area of rectangle AECD plus area of triangle ABE. Area of rectangle is given by length into breadth and plus area of triangle, this is right angle triangle, so that the area is given by 1 by 2 into base into height. So length is 16, base is 10 plus 1 by 2 into base is 10 and height is 16. So by calculating we get 240, 160 plus 80 is equal to area of quadrangle ABCD is 240 meter. So that the 240 meter is exactly same with the distance covered by the car 240 meter. This much distance is covered by the car in between 10th and 20th second. So student, we have completed here our point velocity time graph for the uniformly acceleration. Share with your friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you.